You know, another victory. We started a little bit slow. I think our guys were maybe a little bit looking towards next week. I was worried about sitting in a hotel watching games all day, but you came out, just played okay in my opinion. We got a lot more execution that we got to do a lot better next week to win a championship. But my hat goes off to those players in that room. Made a lot of plays. Been 40 years since we won 10 ball games. It is hard to win 10. I don't care who you're playing, what you're playing. You saw some of the upsets in college football today. Like I said, it might be. I think I told our media the other day. You never know what's going down, but 10 wins is monumental. I'm getting proud of those guys. They made all the plays. As coaches, we didn't do anything, so they did it. Questions?
How much of that focus this week was keeping them focused on this week and not next?
That was kind of our deal, is getting number 10 and just trying to use that as the motivation to get them through the week and not having them start to look ahead. I think maybe one bonus was during the week not knowing who you're going to play, so you only had one opponent. You had Syracuse, but I'm sure the guys were kind of looking over their shoulder, going, "Who's next? What are we going to play?" And you sit in a hotel and you figure it out last night when you watch North Carolina State have a heck of a victory coming back. So you knew it was going to be now down to 2, and then you sit in a hotel all day and watch Wake get another great win, great football team, and Dave Clawson does a great job.
You said that you bottled up their running attack would be an understatement. You held them to like 25 yards. Can you talk about what you did?
Tucker's a good football player, but that's what we do. As I said to our staff during the week, I said, I don't know if I've been a place where it's been a long time since someone really is going to come out and try to run it on us. Okay, our local guys know that we want to make people one-dimensional. I think we got a pretty good scheme of what we do. Some people may whine putting our corners out there on an island, but that's what we do, and we trust our corners, and they did a nice job today, and we were able to bottle it up, and that was the plan, and had all the confidence in the world. That's what would happen today.
What do you feel like changed for your defense after the first drive? You really shut them down after that?
Just relax. Just relax. I mean, it's just every game's a little bit different, and there's I don't care game 1 or game 15. There's always nerves out there, and again, they did a good job executing. It's just kind of like, okay, relax. Just have our composure after the first series. They dink you a little bit, and same thing they did on the second drive. A couple now goes and started to first they were just dinking us and on little stuff, and just stuff that you have to say, okay, that's what they're doing. Okay, now we know what we're facing.
What makes you guys so good on the road this year? First undefeated road season since '86.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Execution is what it comes down to. Great job coaching and execution by our players. I mean, road warriors. It's impressive going on the road and doing that, and we get to go on the road again. So, it's a major advantage that when your kids have confidence going on the road and getting it done.
I guess Pickett broke or tied some of Marino's records. Can you talk about his performance and put it in perspective?
Yeah, I don't know how his stats were today. I know Jordan Addison, caught 2 more touchdown passes, and he's up for the Blitnikoff. And again, Syracuse did a nice job playing a lot of cover 3 and dropping a lot of guys at times. And again, we kind of had just a good game plan, but we didn't go crazy. We just knew what we were playing on. We didn't want to rest anybody, but we also didn't want to show a whole bunch. And it's a tribute for our offense to go out there and do what they did. And it just comes down to execution. And we had pretty good run game going today. I think we had the better run game today. And Kenny Pickett's been outstanding all year if you watch him, and makes great decisions. His one interception is like a punt. We'd like to have scored on that, but it was a double move, and they didn't budge on it. Probably should have broke it off, but they made a play.
How is Izzy?
Izzy, he's we think pretty good. We'll see when we get back this week. Hope to have him back.
What do you think of the way the offensive line played? You had a bunch of guys in there and some guys in different spots like Blake.
Yeah, I mean, we played a lot of guys today. That was the other thing, is just trying to get them fresh. I mean, Wake Forest is home watching us play. We'll get home at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and they got about 12 hours, 18 hours on us of being fresh, and so we got to get our guys fresh this week and come back, and it's gonna be a fun week.
You said your plan was to bottle up Tucker. How about Schrader? He hardly got anything on the ground either.
Yeah, well, he's part of the run game, so it was a 2-headed monster back there. We know those were the guys that carried the ball. We got after him pretty good today. I think we sacked him 5 times, and he didn't get much going. He got one going at the end there against our 2s. in that 4 minute, 2 minute, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, they did a nice job. I mean, that's what we do.
The situation at center with Owen, he traveled but didn't play. Is it here if you need him kind of thing?
A little bit of both, yeah. I mean, he could have gone, but it was like, just working those guys. We've had some linemen out. We've been able to do it with other pieces in there, and it just makes us makes us better. So we'll just keep working it, but I expect to have him back this week too.
I know Gavin's been a big part of this team all year, but how does he continue to impress you each and every week?
He's tough. I mean, I told you guys back in spring ball, that guy's like a grown man, and he is. 86 is a football player, and Lucas had a great game too. He had some nice catches and some nice yak after the catches and some hard runs. But Gavin's played well. Luke, it's nice to have a tight end. You guys didn't think we had a tight end in our offense a year ago, so you have one. It helps out a bunch.
Any final? Thank you very much.
All right, safe trips home, guys. Hope you had a good